You do not want to pull up at your friend's house looking like this. So this section is all about cartoon designs. And of course, we cannot forget the realistic masks, but I'm just gonna say the cartoon ones first because that seems like something everyone in the community loves. So I'm just gonna say it first because I agree, I love them too. They're so pretty and different, you know. We might as well start with that. Now, when it comes to designing the masks, I would say try not to leave them too bare. It's really not unique and hundreds of people have the exact same mask as you. But at the same time, I'd advise you not to add too much decoration because it can end up looking really cluttered and messy. You would end up looking like this. And you're wondering why people are laughing at you? Anyway, if you want to design masks like me, first I would pick a theme. So for example, my mascot has Egyptian inspirations, and this one even has dragon inspirations. And I cannot stress this enough. There's no rules about what type of animal you make for your mask. Therianthropy is something inside of you, and this is just a hobby on the side. Second, you want to choose the colors that you like the most. Pick colors that go good together. Also, the saturation of the colors too. It's important. If you choose something that's really overly saturated, then you get a really in your face kind of mask. And if you have like the saturation is like almost gone, you have a really calm mask and it's like laid back, shy, you know, they all have your little personality things. Number 3, I'd say mess around with the details on your mask, like look at your theme and see like other things in that genre, and you sort of like add it to your mask and make sure that it's not too cluttered like I said before, but make sure it actually fits. If you really want something to look pretty, you have to make sure to customize it to fit that creature. If you just add things on just for the sake of it, just because the theme has it, and it doesn't actually look good, please do not add it. You know, it's just common sense. Like massive horns on something that's like really already has a lot of crazy stuff. Yeah, it's not. At the end of the day, when you're making the cartoon masks, it's so expressive that you can actually just portray your personality or whatever type of personality you want to show. You could just, you know, tweak it to be whatever you like. So the expressions, how big the eyes are, you know, everything that you want to be perceived as, the emotions and stuff, it can be way more expressed in the cartoon masks. However, with the realistic ones, it really is just one set sort of thing. You can change it a little bit, but it's really just about, you know, looking as natural as possible. Now, onto the realistic masks. They don't have to look exactly like the animal. If you have certain markings that you want to tweak a little bit, you can 100% do that. I do it all the time. If something that's a little bit too basic for you, you shouldn't have to force yourself to stay within that. Seriously. As long as it actually looks like it's something it could have in the wild, you know? If someone sees the animal, they recognize it. And it's just, you know, the markings are there, but it's something that looks natural, not crazy like stars or anything. If the markings actually look like how a real animal would have it, then it's completely fine if you're trying to do realistic masks. I know, of course, it's not really crazy rules, still. It's your free will and it's a hobby and everything, but I'm just talking about the hardcore ones, the ones that really try. It's basically just for them. Now, if you're doing a realistic mask, you don't always have to add fur to the whole thing. It's really difficult and it does take a lot of time, but it is achievable. But you know, if you don't feel like doing that, you can always just, you know, try your best with, you know, felt. I did it before and it actually turned out pretty realistic. I'll show you some pictures. And I've also furred the mask as well. I will not be doing it again. It does take up a little time, especially if the whole glue gun gets in like a little splash somewhere, and then you have to cut off the whole fur and it has like a little patch. No, I'm not doing that again. It's literally torture, but the people that do that, I love you. You were so talented, like wow. We all know if you have realistic masks, you can't really see anywhere except for forward because the eyes are so small. You're just gonna have to, deal with it. Tough up! Tough it up, bruv! Tough it up, bruv! No! No! I'm being serious, bruv. You cannot be out here stepping and stinging nettles, bruv. Stinging nettles on your hands, bruv. Falling into bushes, falling off cliffs, bruv. Cause you're looking forward. You bumper Clark.
That's all. Bye.